pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayon din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello everyone! Hello Tutor Marky! How are you doing today?
Ayan. Hello po, Tutor Z. Kamusta po? Isang agamising na hapon po sa ating lahat. Ayan.
Yes.
Ako po ay kinakabahan dahil ang internet connection ko ay medyo naglalag.
Yung nga. Sana Di bale, kaya natin to, Tutor Marky. Let's go ahead.
Alright. So,
Yes.
hello po, Tutor Z. Hello sa ating Bida Agham na grade 8 learners. Alright. Kamusta po kayo, Tutor Z?
Well, sigurado ako parehas lang tayo nararamdaman, Tutor Marky. Araw-araw nasa school na tayo at nakasingit lang ito. But ito kasi nagbibigay ng energy sa atin every Monday, di ba? How about you, Tutor Marky?
Alright, Tutor Z. As of this moment, ako ay kinakabahan. It is because of the internet connection nga. Dahil sabi nyo nga po, Tutor Z, tayo po ay nasa on-site reporting na. Noong nakaraan, wala po ako dahil ako po ay pumunta ng PRC. But then, grade 8 learners, Tutor Z, I am back. Kasama ko po si Tutor Z ngayong hapon. Ayan.
Yes.
Alright. So, of course, syempre, welcome sa ating ETUlay online tutorial session ng Science 8 every Monday from 1:40 to 2:20 ng hapon. I am Tutor Marky from SDO Bulacan. Kasama ko po si...
Yes, Tutor Z here from SDO Tarlac Province. Good afternoon to all.
Alright, good afternoon. At of course, syempre, ang ating online tutorial session ay mapapanood sa ating DepEd ETUlay Facebook page at of course sa DepEd ETUlay sa ating official YouTube channel. Ayan, Tutor
Yes,
Z.
that's correct.
Alright, so dahil dyan, we are now on our At of course, babatiin mo natin, Tutor C, ang ating mga online viewers kasi syempre mix na po natin, Tutor C, ang ating mga grade 8 learners. So dahil dyan, Tutor C, okay, ayan na. So, power sharing po tayo. Comment your names and school, Tutor C. Let's get it on.
So let's go ahead and batiin natin silang lahat. Unang-una dito, Tutor Marky, ay si Christopher Andrew Espicio. Good afternoon po, watching from Ingood, Ramona Integrated School, Anganan West District, SDO Isabela. Ganon din si Leia De Vera, si Rian Desri Corpus, si Aisha Agustin from same school, Ramona, I think. Ayesa Agustin, Jerry Maregmin, Apple, Frias, Angelica Hulba. Nandyan din, scrolling down, ay sina Chloe Viernes, familiar name of course, Chloe. Hello, Jamela Castro Asdanya. And also, good afternoon din kay Jessica Pascual, kay Christine Gail Santos na palagi natin kasama, Donabel Celestino Luchavez, 20 seconds, Christine Gail Santos, sino pa ba mga bago dito? Mary Rose Santos from Catmon National High School, grade 8. And then, ang kanyang teacher ay si Ma'am Donabel Celestino Luchavez. Ganon din kay Angel Rose Nolasco ng Catmon National High School. And last 2 seconds, si Aldrin Mark Pulayan. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Babalikan natin sila, Tutor Marky.
Alright, and of course, syempre po salamatan mga pala po natin Tutor C, ang Science 10 tutor si Teacher Richard at si Tutor Rainer sa ating format ng ating template ngayong actually sa lahat ng science session. And thank you very much po. And dahil dyan, Tutor C, we are now on 4th quarter, week number 2. And of course, ang ating topic ay about cell reproduction. Ayan. So, ang last week, Tutor C, di ba ang inyong pong topic, ang ating topic last week ay ang digestive system. This time, ang topic naman natin ay cell reproduction. And of course, dahil dyan, Tutor C, okay, ating pong pasalamatan ang bumubuo ng development team ng ating module na gagamitin, ang Science Quarter 4 Module 2, Cellular Reproduction. And of course, ang ating module ay galing po sa Schools Division of Bulacan. Ayan. Thank you very much po. Ayan, Tutor C.
Yes. Basahin ko na ba, Tutor Marky?
Yes po, Tutor Z.
Alright, so grade 8 learners, like tulad ng dati, ang most essential learning competency natin every week na kailangan natin ma-target ay, Tutor Marky?
Ayan, ito ay?
Nasaan na ang ating most essential? Yon, we will compare mitosis and meiosis and their role in the cell division cycle. So yan ang i-discuss sa atin ni Tutor Marky.
And of course, we also have our learning goals. Kumbaga, we have from the belts, we also have our learning goals. First is to identify the structure of chromosome. Second one is to demonstrate the different stages of cell cycle. And the third one is to appreciate the importance of cell division in our daily lives. All right?
Yes.
Ayan. Of course, so Tracy.
Okay. So dito, grade 8, what I need to know. Reminders, of course, ay laging take the pre-test, prepared at the start of the module, take time in reading and understanding the lesson, syempre para mas maunawaan ninyo mabuti. Use a clean sheet of paper sa module ninyo, but in our case, dyan sa comment section, of course, in problem solving, write first the given data as well as the required variable. Then identify the equation to be used para alam natin kung paano tayo magsosolve. Tutor Marky?
Alright, so following po on our reminder number 5, numerical numbers should be in proper significant figures. So, ayun po. So, be honest and take the post test and also check your answers in the activity, self-assessment and post test. Alright, Tutor C, ano hali po ang ating mga recognitions po sa every week and also ating quarter recognitions, Tutor C?
Yes, so dun sa mga dati alam na ito, pero sa mga bago po, every week ay naghahanap tayo ng mga mahusay tutor, faster thinker tutor, scientastic tutor, mahusay teacher, and of course hindi magpapahuli ang buong school ang Mahusay School Award.
Alright, so Tutor C, di ba ito yung talagang inaabangan ng ating mga viewers, sa ating mga learners, kung saan ako ba ay magiging tutor of the week or tutor of the quarter, faster thinker, ako ba ay gumagawa ng fantastic output, ito pa ina-upload ko, na-recognize ba ito? Of course, syempre, yung mga cooperating or cooperating teacher po natin or and also yung mga pinakamadaming students na nakikinig or nanonood sa ating online tutorial session. Ayan.
That is correct. And Tutor Marky, banggitin natin na this is national certificates itong binibigay natin.
Yes. Alright. So of course, every episode or every session, meron tayong pre-test or it is in a multiple choice. So the direction is to read each question carefully, choose the letter of the correct answer, and use a separate sheet of paper for answer or comment it down. So ayan.
Yes.
So let me give you the first question. Okay, which of the following is the study of heredity and passing on of traits of a person? Is it letter A, cell division, letter B, chromosome, letter C, DNA, or letter D, genetics? Ayan.
There you go. So this one is question number 1, class, grade 8. Alright, Tutor Marky, nakakita ko si Ray Eugenio, sabi niya letter A daw ang kanyang sagot.
Ayan, hello kay Rainier Eugenio. Ayan,
Yes.
so shout out nga din pala sa mga from Catmo National High School. Ayan, from SBO Bulacan. Of course,
Yes.
Partida National High School. So, Percy, may nakikita pa po kayong iba pang answer?
Yes, dumadami na. Si Ma'am Nenita, sumagot din. Letter D, si Marniel Kyle Lustre Ramos. Letter D, ganun din si Angel Rose Nolasco. Aziza Lay Eglio. Avana Polos. Uy, si Avana. Hello, Avana. Lorenzo DRG.
Hello.
Daisy Santos de la Cruz. Pare-pareha silang letter D.
Alright, so let's see the correct answer in our question number 1. The answer is letter D, genetics.
Wow, very good.
Alright, let's move on to the question number 2, Tutor C.
Yes, for question number 2 na tayo, grade 8. Pumapasok pa ang mga answer for number 1. So number 2 question, guys. How many pairs of chromosomes does a human have? Oh, na-discuss ko ito last school year. How many pairs of chromosomes does a human have? Tutor Marky, the options? Is it A, 40 ba ito, class? B, 32, C, 23, or D, 10? So ano ang sagot dito? Ayan, hi sir, sabi na ba?
Nakita ko Tutor C kanina, number 1 ang answer, letter F daw. Mga grade leaders hanggang letter D lang ang ating options, no? Okay, so we are now on number 2 question. How many pairs of chromosomes does a human have? Ayan. Alright, ayan, Tutor C.
Yes.
Ayan, may nakita ko dito yung letter C, according to Catlea Soriano. Kay Avana naman is letter C din. Kay Catlea, letter C. Ray Eugenio, letter C. Ray Ben Manuel, letter C. Ray Yumbas, letter C. And of course, Christine Bernadette Rubio, letter C. So, let's reveal now the answer for question number 2. It's letter C, 23.
Letter C.
Ayan.
All right.
Very good.
Very
All
good,
right,
guys.
for our question number 3. All right, what is the final stage of mitosis? Is it letter A, anaphase, letter B, interphase, letter C, prophase, or letter D, telophase?
There you go. Number 3 na po tayo.
The final stage, pinakahuling stage ng mitosis. Ayan. So, yung mga grade 8 learners, tutor, wala ako nung last week, wala ako talaga namang mga hinahanap ako, mga grade 8ers, nandun lang din po ako sa sa comment. Ako nagbabantay po ng comment kahit ako ay wala sa atin.
Sabi ko nga. Oo nga, Tutor Marky, kahit ako na-miss kita masyado.
Yes. Talaga yung energy natin dalawa pag magkasama, Tutor, talagang sumasabog.
Mahirap talaga pag mag-isa. Lorenzo DRG answered letter D. Tutor Marky, ganun din si Ma'am Nenita Martin Tolentino. How about on your end, Tutor Marky?
Ayun, from my screen po, number 3, Christopher Andrew Espicio, letter D, Christine Santos, letter D, Charles Daniel Ganoy, hello Charles, letter D din ang kanyang answer, Tricia Goho Cruz, letter D, Charlotte de la Cruz, letter D, and Madeline Ganaban, letter D. So what is the answer for our question number 3 question? And the answer is letter D, telophase, the final stage of mitosis. Ayan. So, of course, comment your scores. Good job, grade 8 learners, ating pre-test. So, let let me know your scores by commenting it on our comment section. Ayan.
Yes.
So, ayan, talagang may papa. Ako, I think
Ayun,
Tracy,
meron ko nakikita.
naninibago
Mhm.
din ako sa ating template ng ating PowerPoint kasi parang medyo
Oo nga eh.
elegante siyang tignan at maganda sa mata. Di ba? Talaga namang nag-complement yung
Oo.
color ng ating
Maganda sa mata, Tutor
PowerPoint
Marky.
presentation.
Yes.
Yes,
Chloe,
Tutor
Charles,
Marky.
Angel Rose
And-
Velasco, 3 out of 3. Stella Maris Lapus, 3 out of 3 daw po sila, Tutor Marky.
Ayan, very good. Grade 8 learners.
Yes.
All right. So let's move on. So our what's in, so the direction is below is an example of a plant cell. So kindly point out the important components of each part by labeling it based from the given choices found inside the box. Use a separate sheet of paper to answer this part. So Tracy, ano ulit yung mga words na matatagpuan po dun sa box?
Alright. Kung tama na babasa ko, Tutor Marky, nucleus, mitochondrion, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus ulit. Bakit dalawa ulit? Chloroplast, cytoplasm, cell membrane, Golgi apparatus, vacuole, at saka ribosome. Maliit kasi yung screen ko, Tutor Marky.
Okay po. Tutor C, okay lang po yan. Thank you very much, Tutor C. So
Yes.
we have here 10 items to fill in and of course to identify. And of course, since it is just only a review from their previous topic, so para dumali ang ating ating session, so ating na po sasagutin ang number 6 to number 10. So the first one is the Golgi apparatus. Number 7 is the endoplasmic reticulum. Number 8 is nuclear membrane. Number 9 is cell membrane. And number 10 is mitochondrion. So, from the part of our student tutor C, so, syempre, sila na yung 1 to 5. Di ba?
Yes,
Alright.
of course.
So,
ano ito, Tutor Marky? Diretso o isa-isa?
Kaya ba natin ng diretso, tutor C, or isa-isayin pa natin?
Okay.
medyo
Try
madami din
natin.
kasi, no?
Baka may
Okay.
mabilis mag-type dyan.
Alright, so let's see. So nga, number 1, ano kaya yun? Okay. Medyo,
Ayun, may hiwa-hiwalay.
Ayan. May una pa yung number 2, si Trisha. Okay. May nakakapag-identify po ba ng number 1? Ayan. Siguro yung iba sa ating mga grade 8 learners ay tinitignan na yung modules nila. So ito ba ay meron sa amin? Okay. O iba naman.
Kaya nga, Tutor Marky, insert ko lang na dahil tutor naman tayo, you can screenshot yung mga sagot para makatulong sa inyo to review.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Beverly Joyce Lungayan for watching our session for this afternoon. Ayan, so we are still waiting for your answer in our
number
review.
1.
So it is just only a review. May nagsagot na ng number 2 kanina. Okay.
Yes.
So let's wait for the number 1. Ayan. Okay.
Alright, so grade 8, si Tutor Marky po ay nagtatanong ng number 1 dito sa ating question, what's in? Yun, Tutor Marky, nakita ko si Beverly Joyce Lungayan.
So,
Chloroplast yata yun.
Okay, Okay, thank you very much, Beverly. According to Beverly, ano po, ayan, muna, tumaas na kasi Tutor C, nakita niyo po ba? Nakakatawa yung mga grade 8 learners natin. Alright. Ayan. Ayan, nag-white
Ganun din sila ikagalang chloroplast.
Okay, chloroplast daw ang kanilang answer. So let's see our number 1. It is a chloroplast. Thank you very much. Okay. How about number 2?
There you go.
Okay. How about number 2?
Yung kanina, nauna siya. No?
Ayan. Okay.
Okay, grade 8. Number 2 na tayo.
Traffic lang po tayo internet. Ayan.
Yes. Alright, Tutor Marky, si Lorenzo sabi na nucleus. Ganon din si Avana Polos.
Alright, very good, Lorenzo and Avana. It is the nucleus. How about on our number 3? How about number 3? Ayan yung medyo malaking portion sa ating
ano kaya itong number 3 na ito?
Hindi po ito mga sibuyas. Ano man, naka-top shot. Okay. Ano kaya yung number 3 diyan?
Yun, may nakita ako. Kaya lang umakyat agad.
Okay.
Okay, si Lorenzo DRG, Tutor Marky, sabi niya, vacuole.
Okay. Alright. Very good, Lorenzo. Nakakatatlong correct answer na siya.
Wow,
okay, very
good. Ganun din si Beverly Joyce Lungayan.
Okay. Nakita ko si Ma'am Donabel Celeste Chavez. Ayan, hello po kay Ma'am. Ayan, kompleto na yung kay Ma'am number. Okay. Number 4, ang sagot po ni Ma'am ay ribosome at number 5 is cytoplasm. Let's see. Alright,
Tingnan
number
nga
4
natin.
is ribosome.
Ribosome.
And number 5, cytoplasm.
Cytoplasm. Very good, grade 8 and
Okay,
madams.
Okay, thank you very much po, Ma'am. And of course, thank you very much, grade 8. So again, grade 8 learners, this is a plant cell. So, moving on. So, let's move on to our what is it. So, before anything else, Tutor C, ayan, pwede bang, may tanong lang po ako sa inyo, Tutor C. Pwede niyo po ba akong i-describe kung ano man yung mga nakita niyo physically sa akin? Okay. Siyempre, grade 8 kayo din. Kung ano yung mga nakikita niyo based on your screen yung nakikita niyo sa aking pagmumuka. Ayan. Ano po Tutor C yung nakikita mo? Ayan. Ako ba ay malaki ba ang mata ko? Makikita ba ako? Okay.
Ano naman, Tutor Marky, mukhang normal naman.
So, okay. Tutor, nakikita mo ba ang aming kulay ng aking mata? Ayun.
Hindi ko masabi kasi syempre mga lighting natin eh.
Oo nga. So, ako nagpakulay rin ako ng box. Si Tutor nakikita ko medyo ano siya. Although hindi pa kami nagkikita, Tutor, grade 8 learners ng personal. So, based on the screen, si Tutor ay may kayo manggi. Wow, kayo mangging.
Yes. Nasunog ba naman ako ba nagpipintura?
Nakita ko nga po, Tutor, sa inyong upload. Si Tutor Den ay may matangos na ilong. Ayan.
Oh.
Okay, may matangos din na ilong si Tutor C. At si Tutor C ay medyo, hindi pala medyo, straight ang kanyang hair. Tama ba ako, Tutor C? Based sa akin
Yes. Kaya lang mahilig ako sa clean cut.
Ayan, sa clean cut. So bakit ko ba naitanong yung Tutor C at naitanong ko kay Tutor C na paki-describe ang aking sarili? Kasi basically grade 8 learners, ayan, may nakikita po ko dito, pogi sir. You look pogi sir. Ayan, pogi.
Ezekiel Loreto, perfection daw sir, perfection.
Okay, perfection. Sana all po, pointed nose according naman kay Avana. Hello there. Oo nga Avana, ako din nahihingit ako kay Tutor C kasi pointed nose sa kanya. Ay kasi may flat eh. Okay. Sa inyo, kayo ba mga grade 8 learners, paki-comment nga ang inyong ilong, 'di ba? Usapang ilong 'to. Kayo ba ay may pointed nose ba or may flat nose? O, 'di ba? Flat nose. Okay, Roman nose diyan. Ayan. So bakit ko kaya tinatanong, Tutor C? Kasi it is connected into our topic for this afternoon. Kung bakit ba meron tayong may matangos na ilong, but meron tayong magkakaiba na kulay ng kutis. Yung iba sa ating Tutor C, 'di ba? Meron ng kulot. Okay, iba naman unat. Okay? Ang buhok. Okay? So, ayan, disappointed nose daw po. Sabi ni Avana. O, diba? Kamusta naman si Ama? Medyo pointed po ako rin naman kay Angel Rosnolasco. Hello there. Huwag na po, sir, sabi ni Janiel Triñanes. Ayan. Slight pointed naman. Alright? So, sama-sama po tayong mga slighted pointed nose. Ayan. So, malina na bakit ko kanina. So, Tutor C, ikaw, dahil usapang nose, sa tingin nyo ba, Tutor C, kanino mo na mana ang inyong pagka-pointed nose?
Sa akin siguro, Tutor Marky, sa father side.
Ayan, so father side. Ako siguro sa sa father side din. Okay.
Father side,
yes. Ayan, so gaya nung nabanggit ko kanina mga grade 8 learners, syempre, hindi lang din naman sa amin. Of course, yung ating physical appearance ay na-inherit din natin sa ating mga parents. And it's basically, isa sa mga important ingredient niyan ay yung tinatawag natin pag-aaral ng genetics. So, Tracy, ano po ulit yung genetics?
Yes? Tutor Marky, basahin ko?
Yes po, Tracy.
Yes. So, genetics is the study of heredity and variation. So, sabi dito, it aims to understand how traits can be passed on to the next generation and how variation arises. So, yun po, Tutor Marky.
Ayan. So, gaya yung nabanggit ko kanina, dito sa genetics pinag-aaralan yung kung paano natin napapas or naipapamana or nakukuha yung traits natin physically sa ating mga parents. Dito yung sa natatawag. Dito na makikita or pag-aaralan sa genetics. It is considered also the blueprint of chromosome. Bakit? Kasi kung kumbaga, yung traits natin or yung physical appearance natin, kinukuha kasi yung Tutor C din sa parents natin. Pwede natin kay nanay, pwede din kay tatay. So ngayon kayo, grade 8 learners, kung kayo ay may mga matatangos sa ilong, okay, maputi yung maputi ang inyong kutis, kulot ba kayo, or unat yung buhok. So, syempre, of course, ito ay namamana, basically yung traits niyan sa inyong mga parents. Pwede kay nanay, pwede kay tatay. Okay. And of course, isa na nga sa mga ingredients, no, yung tinatawag natin, Teacher Zina, chromosome. So, ito yung itsura ng chromosome. So, ang chromosome, Tutor C, ay nanggaling sa Greek word na chroma, or it's going to translate that, it is color. The first word is chroma, yung chromosome, yung chromo, is from the chroma, that means color. And yung sum naman niya is from soma, okay, na ibig naman sabihin na ay body. So it has two types, Tutor C. The first one is the sex chromosome, and the second one is the autosome. So, Tutor C, kung siyempre si Tutor C ay naituro niya na ito last school, sex chromosome, ito yung X and Y. Yes. Ano po yung yung sa, para malalaman kung lalaki siya or babae, yung gender?
Yes. Ang alam ko, dalawa yata yung no?
Opo. Ayan. So, we have yung XY yung sa lalaki, tapos parehas na letter X yung sa babae. So, another one, the second one is the autosome, o yung tinatawag din natin bodysome. Ayan. So, shout out nga din pala kay Ma'am Grace Parungaw, sa aking co-teacher. Of course, syempre nagpatulong tayo sa pag-discuss itong biology part, kasi syempre ako po ay, kumbaga hindi natin forte kasi ito yung mga gantong topic din. So, nagpatulong tayo syempre para ma-enlighten up tayo, and for syempre para maibigay din natin sa ating mga grade 8 learners yung mga correct terms na, yung correct idea sa ating topic for this afternoon. Ayan. So for this one, Tutor C, we're going to discuss the structure of a chromosome. The first one is each chromosome has a single molecule called DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acids, which are tightly coiled many times around proteins. Kumbaga, that particular DNA, Tutor C, na merong sa isang chromosome ay, kumbaga, lahat ng living organisms or living things ay may particular na chromosome. And from that chromosome, meron tayong molecules tinatawag na DNA. So, yaman din lamang na nabanggit ko na lahat ng living things, pwedeng tao, pwedeng hayop, okay, halaman, it is an example of a living thing, lahat yan ay merong chromosome. So, gaya ng example natin, we humans, grade 8 learners, ay merong 46 number of chromosomes. Ayan, tandaan natin 46 number of chromosomes. Siyempre, Tutor C, ito ay meron pa chromosomes. So, kung 46 ang number of chromosomes natin, ilan po ang paired chromosomes, no? So, we have
that will be 23, of course, 23.
So, tandaan natin, grade 8ers, very good, Tutor C. Grade 8ers, we have 23 paired chromosomes. So, pakatandaan po natin yan. And also, we have, like for example, rice, we have 24 number of chromosomes. A fruit fly has 8 number of chromosomes. And a corn has a 20 number of chromosomes. So, kung ang human ay meron 23 paired chromosome, ilan naman, Tutor C, ang rice?
Sa fly, the 4.
Sorry, so 24 divided by 2 paired po, Tutor C, paired.
Yes,
so,
pairs,
ito
yes,
ay merong 12, okay, chromosomes.
Okay, 8. Chromosomes.
Ayan. So, sa fruit fly, Tutor C,
yun yung 4.
Yan, 4. Yeah, correct po, Tutor C. We have 4 paired chromosomes. How about po sa corn, Tutor C?
Sa corn ay sa 10 pairs of chromosomes.
Okay, thank you very much, Ryan. Very good si Tutor C. Ayun, tatandaan natin. Ayan, nakita pa ba? Meron po ba tayo? Ayan, may mga input ang ating grade 8 learners. Ayan, thank you very much. Ayan. So, another thing, so since in continuation of the topic of the structure of chromosome, we have here as an example of chromosome. As you can see, we have here at the middle, it is known as the Centro Centromere. So it is a contraction point of a chromosome. Kumbaga, Tutor C, isa daan ito yung intersection. Okay?
Yes.
Dalawang bagay na magkakasalubong. So dito sa chromosome siya ay centromere. So ano ba, Tutor C, ang ibang meaning ng iba pang tawag dito, yung meaning ng centromere?
Yes. Sabi dito, aside from constriction point of a chromosome, it gives off shape of chromosomes and the location of the genes, sabi niya, sir. Tutor
Ayan. So,
Marky.
all right. So in addition, it helps to keep chromosomes properly aligned during the complex process of cell division. Kasi later on, we will going to discuss yung tinatawag nating cell division. So kasi ang DNA ay may kakayahan na mag-duplicate at mag-replicate ng kanyang particular na identity. So of course, syempre yaman lang din ang pinag-aaralan natin to see ang structure ng chromosome. Itong nakikita po natin grade 8 learners, ito ay may dalawang parte din. So first one is yung nasa upper portion, yung P-arm, ito yung nasa taas, and the other one is the Q-arm. So if you're going to compare the two, mas maikli or mas mas maikli si P-arm. Okay. Kumbaga, P-arm came from the French word that means petit. Okay, petit or mas maliit, mas makitid.
Petit.
And then Q-arm, yung mas mahaba. Ayan. So moving on, so we have here the cell cycle. So from this, kung makikita nyo po yung since cycle siya, paulit-ulit. So from the beginning up to the end, and then after that, from the beginning. So since it is a cycle, so Tracy, ano po ulit ang cell cycle?
Yeah. The cell cycle, sabi niya dito, Tutor Mark, in grade 8, refers to the series of growth and development between the cell's birth and how the mother cell reproduces to make two new daughter cells. So basically, yung parang buhay, cycle ng buhay ng isang cell, Tutor Marky.
Ayan, thank you very much, Tutor C. So grade 8 learners, since according nga kay Tutor C, nabanggit na niya, it is the cycle or a series of from birth up to maging mother cell siya at makapag-produce ng dalawang daughter cell. Kumbaga, parang nagpapalaki ka ng baby dito sa cell cycle. So of course, sa cell cycle, it has two stages. The first one is the chromatin and the other one is the cell division phase. So yung chromatin dito na binabanggit ko dito is the whole interface from G1, S, and G2. So that is the chromatin. However, we talk about the cell division phase, ito na yung cell division, yung kulay yellow dito. So kung makikita po natin, Tutor C, dito, yung chromatin o yung interface natin, siya yung may pinakamahabang process or series dito sa ating cell cycle.
Yes.
So, first, on our list, medyo mabagal, ayan. So, since it is known as the interface, it is it is where the cell division takes place and precedence another. So it is composed of three particular stages. So the G1 or the cell group growth. The second one is the S or the DNA replication. And the G2 is what we call the preparation for mitosis. So those are the three stages of the interface. So the chromosomes, it doubles or replicate, yung nabanggit ko kanina, kasi ito yung nakakayahang dumoble at mag-replicate ng isang kanyang sarili. Okay, it also has an ability to produce an exact copy of itself. So ngayon, dahil yung tatlong stages ng cell ng chromatin, isa-isahin po natin yan. So first on our list is, so natin. So the first in our list is the cell growth or the G1. So it is considered as the first gap period. So Tutor C, basa nga po ang ating G1, yung ating G1.
Yes, G1 or first gap period. This stage is characterized by protein and ribonucleic acid or tinatawag na RNA synthesis. RNA, which is synthesized based on the DNA, is then used to synthesize proteins.
Alright, so in other words po, this particular stages is the cell growth. So it is where the cell or particular cell begins to birth. And of course, and ito po ay lalaki at lalaki. And in preparation for the second stage, which is the DNA replication. Alright, so on our next stage, ayan, is the synthesis stage or the DNA replication. Kaya yung letter S na yan, that means synthesis. So
synthesis stage.
Alright, so in this particular stage of the cell cycle, the chromosomes are duplicated in preparation for the next cell division. So kung yung una, pinalaki, pinanganak na, and then pinalaki, the second stage, in our synthesis stage, dinoduplicate niya. Okay? Dinoduplicate niya yung particular na DNA or yung DNA chromosome. And on our, so and also it is considered as the middle stage kasi siya yung nasa gitna nung dalawa, which is the cell growth and the preparation for mitosis or the G2. So on our uh, third cycle in our third stage on our chromatin, Tutor C.
Yes, second gap period, Tutor Marky. Kung first gap yung G1, second gap ang G2. Represent a phase where cell rapidly grows and also prepare for cell division. So ito na yung medyo talagang nagpaparami na kasi magse-cell division na, Tutor Marky.
Ayan, okay. Thank you very much, Tutor C. Ayun, tama nga si Tutor C kanina. So, mula doon sa stage 1, which is yung pagpapalaki ng cell, and then yung pangalawa, dinoduplicate niya na o nire-replicate niya na. Pangatlo, pine-prepare niya na yung naparaming cell, naparaming DNA doon sa tinatawag nating mitosis.
Yes.
Okay, which is part of the cell division. All right. So, in summary, we have here the G1, okay, the growth. The second one is the DNA synthesis. The G2, the growth preparation for the mitosis. And letter M, which is part of the cell division, is the mitosis. All right. Ayan. So we are now on our second, which is part of the cell division, Tutor C, the cell division. So Tutor C, ano po, ito po ay may dalawang stages. Ano po ulit yung mga yon?
So ito yung dalawang to, Tutor Marky, and grade 8 ay yung mitosis at saka yung meiosis.
Alright. So kapag sinabi mo mitosis, Tutor C, it produces two identical cells with the same number of chromosomes. Ayan.
Yes.
Two identical cells na siya, pero they also have the same number of chromosomes. How about meiosis, Tutor C?
Yes. So meiosis naman, Tutor Marky, in grade 8, meiosis divides the chromosome number in half.
Ayan.
So nagiging kalahati.
Yes, Tutor C. So ayan, grade 8 learners, ang mitosis, it produces two identical cells with the same number of chromosomes. Doon naman sa meiosis, it divides the chromosomes numbers into half. So, Tutor C, itong mitosis and meiosis, it also has a sub-stages. Kumbaga, Tutor C, it is also part of the cell division. Kumbaga, ang dami palang pinagdadaan nitong chromosome natin para lang maging into process siya. Okay.
Yes.
The first one is the mitosis. Ayan. So, dito sa mitosis, Tutor C, para mas madaling mag-gets ng ating mga grade 8 learners, is ano ba yung mga sub-stages, Nors? Yeah. It is, tandaan lang yung PMAT. P-M-A-T. So, PMAT. So, Tutor C, anong ibig sabihin po ng letter P, M, A, and T?
Ito yung mga stages, Tutor Marky, ng mitosis sa PMAT.
Yes.
So, first one is prophase, and then metaphase, susunod ang anaphase, and the last stage is the telophase.
Alright, thank you very much, Tutor C. Ayan. So, ito yung itsura ng processing ng DNA chromosome natin. Okay, we have the prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and the telophase. So, which is, again, iisa-isahin din natin yan para mag-gets din yung ating mga grade 8 learners. So, first on our list is the prophase. So, din na PMAT, yung letter P, which is prophase. So, in the prophase stage, the nuclear membrane and a nucleoli may still be present. So, yun yung nasa gitna. So, this time, the chromosomes are thicker and shorter because of the repeated coiling. At this stage, each chromosome is made up of two identical sister chromatids due to the replication. So, dito po, Tutor C, yung first stage ng ating cell division, kumbaga sabi dito, ay mas mataba pa siya, pero mas maliit. Kasi nga, due to the repeated coiling. Again, it is in connection. Ito ay in preparation for the next stage. Okay, which is the M from the PMAT, which is the metaphase. So, Tracy, ano makikita mo dun sa picture natin? Ano yung itsura ng mga chromosome?
Yes, yung chromosomes, Tutor Marky, nag-alignment na sila. So, basically, nagpe-prepare na maghiwa-hiwalay.
Ayan, very good, Tutor C. Ayan. So, in this stage po, ayan, so, tama si Tutor C kanina, there is an alignment of the coiled chromosome. So, yun ang tandaan natin sa metaphase. Nagkakaroon lang siya ng alignment. And our third stage, which is the
Yun.
anaphase, ayan, ang nangyari, nag-break na. Okay?
Mhm.
So in this third centromeres of each chromosomes, yung gas sa gitna ay naghiwalay na towards the opposite poles of the cell because of spindle fibers that has been pulled through the kinetochores. Okay, nakakabulol siya. So each chromatid is now regarded as a one full chromosome and
Full
is only
chromosome.
made of one chromatid. So kumbaga kanina, on our first one, okay, mataba pa dun sa first yung P natin, phosphate, prophase. Yung second one natin is metaphase, nag-aligned na. Third one in anaphase, nag-break na yung centromeres. Centromeres. And our third one, okay, tutor C, yung ating fourth
Yes.
stage is
Telophase, Churomarchy stage D and grade 8. Sabi dito, grade 8, the chromosomes are now at the opposite poles of the spindle fibers. Yun nga, yung kaninang parang hibla-hibla, opposite poles, may pumunta na sa taas at may pumunta na sa kabilang dulo. In this phase, they start to uncoil. So yung chromosomes na parang paikot-ikot na sinulid, naghiwa-hiwalay na, kumalas na, and become indistinct under the light microscope. Halos hindi na sila makilala at makita. And new nuclear membrane forms around them, making the spindle fibers disappear. There is also cytokinesis, or the division of the cytoplasm to form two separate daughter cells, as meiosis will take place. Kasi nga kanina, grade 8, yung isang bilog na yon ay isang buong, nasa na ba yung binasa ko? Isang buong cell. Pero dahil yung chromosome sa loob ay naghiwa-hiwalay na, yung isa pumunta sa isang pole, yung ibang grupo sa kabilang pole, nakabuo na sila ngayon ng unti-unting dalawang possible cell, Tutor Marky.
alright. Tutor C pa, kumbaga kung i-connect natin siya sa physics, para siyang magnet eh. Kumbaga may north and, di ba? May north and south. Kumbaga dating buo, tapos nag-break into two, and then nag-separate in an opposite direction. And then pumunta dun sa kanya-kanyang pole. O, di ba na-connect ko pa doon sa...
Nag-group into two sila, Tutor Marky.
Yes, Tutor Z. Ayan. So those are the types or the stages of what we call the mitosis, which is part of the
Mitosis
cell
Mhm.
division. So let's move on to another one, which is the meiosis. So it is from the Greek word which means to make smaller. So gaya nung nabanggit natin kanina, nabasa po ni Tutor si kanina, from it gives the number of from into half, kumbaga nangangalahati. So mas pinapaliit niya. So meiosis divides into chromosomes number into half. Ayan, nabanggit natin kanina. So and also, just like mitosis, it also has stages. So, ayan. So meiosis is a special type of cell division which the cell undergoes two rounds of cell division phases. Kumbaga kanina, Tutor C, dun sa una sa mitosis, isang round lang. Okay? Ang kaibahan niya sa meiosis, dalawang rounds. So ang yung meiosis 1, meron ding after nung telophase, which is last part ng meiosis 1, mag-undergo siya ulit ng another round ng cell division, babalik sa prophase, which is in a prophase 2, hanggang sa makarating dun sa telophase. Alright. So, so makikita natin yung summary nung stages from prophase 1 to metaphase 2 to anaphase 1 up to telophase 1, and eventually it will undergo the cytokinesis. Pag sinabi naman natin cytokinesis, which is the last part, so Tracy, ito yung magkakaroon na siya ng daughter cells. Okay, balik lang natin dun sa kanina. Okay, kung itong mother, yung interface ito, Tracy, yung mother cell, nag-undergo siya ng isang cell division, isang round ng cell division, which is the meiosis 1, which is ang huling stage nga natin dito is yung telophase 1. Again, mag-undergo na another cell division. Okay. Kung makikita natin yung huli, telophase number 2, naging 4 na.
Yes,
so yung 4 na cell na yun, ang tawag po dyan is yung daughter cells. Yung 4 daughter cells natin. Kumbaga, nag-half. Okay, from the interface, yung mother cell natin, nag-produce pa siya ng 4 na daughter cell. At yun yung tinatawag na natin kanina na cytokinesis, yung which is yung huli.
Alright,
Ayan.
alright.
So, syempre, ayan. So, ito may particular na, ayan, may mga umaandar-andar po sa screen natin. So, para mas madaling mag-gets ng ating mga grade 8 learners, tutor C. Ayan. So, ang prophase 1 is considered as the longest stage of the meiotic division. So, siya yung aside from may pinakamahaba siya kasi may pinakamadaming substages. So, gaya ng leptotene, okay, zygote, pachytene, diba? Diplotin, and diakinesis. Ayan. So, those are part of the stages
Division.
of what we call prophase 1. So, Tracy?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Nasa prophase 1 pa lang din, Tutor Marky. Yes.
yes,
Metaphase naman, Tutor Marky, the paired chromosomes arrange themselves along the equatorial plate. So parehas lang to kanina, Tutor Marky.
Yes.
Nagdoble nga lang sa meiosis.
yes,
Oh,
Tracy.
yung 4 stages kanina dun sa mitosis, it's the same thing. Ito naman yung alignment na, nagpe-prepare na silang maghiwa-hiwalay.
Yan, very good, Tracy. Okay, nakita yung grade 8 learners. Yung sa mitosis kanina, parang ganun lang din yung sa pagdating sa metaphase. So dito, sabi nga ni Tracy kanina, in equatorial plate, nag-aalay ka sa gitna. Okay.
Oo.
So,
kumbaga uulitin lang ulit mamaya.
Okay po. So in our third is the anaphase 1. Ito yung parang dun sa mitosis lang din kanina. Kaya lang dito, nag-separate, gaya nung sa anaphase kanina sa mitosis, nag-separate na. So, in an opposite direction. So, kung kanina dun sa metaphase, nahanap niya na yung kapartner niya, okay, sana all, yung dalawang chromosome, nahanap na dun sa metaphase yung kapartner niya, and then, nung nahanap niya na, pagdating sa anaphase, maghihiwalay sila. Diba, may break up agad, grade 8 learners. So, kamusta naman yun? So, chromosomes are separated from each other in an opposite direction. Yung isa, papunta sa pole sa taas, yung pangalawa naman yung sa pole sa baba.
Yes.
Okay. Medyo,
Tutor Marky, time check.
Okay po. So medyo binibilisan lang po namin yung tutor. Si telophase, ayun, nag-happy na sa dalawa. Okay, nag-produce na nung dalawa. And of course, yung cytokinesis na banggit natin kanina, nag-produce na 2 daughter cells. Yes. Alright.
So basically, Tutor Marky, ang madali lang naman tandaan dyan, mitosis and meiosis are almost parehas ang stages. Nadoble nga lang yung stages sa meiosis. Kaya naging 4 ang resulta.
Alright, Tracy. So now, let's move on to our activity. So directions, identify the following phases in meiosis. From the jumbled letters below, write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Alright. So from our first statement, meiosis starts with this stage and includes leptotene, zygote, pachytene, diplotin, and diakinesis. Parang nabanggit sa kanina. Okay?
So ano itong stage na ito?
Okay, ingat-ingat lang ako. Baka may lumabas. Okay.
So guys, ano daw stage itong sa meiosis? Yun.
Ayan,
Ay, irarambol, no?
Okay, meiosis na to, grade 8 learners. Meiosis.
Alright.
Kung ito yung kakadiscuss lang natin kanina. So,
yes, Sir Marky, we got answer prophase, kaya lang merong number. May number, guys. May class.
Okay, may number po na nakahiwalay dun, oh.
Yes.
Ayan.
Angel Rose Nolasco, Sir Marky. Prophase 1 daw, sabi niya.
Okay. Ayan, very good. Very good. Ayan. So, medyo tutorials, hindi ko muna siya nililipat sa ating comment section kasi medyo naglalag ang ating laptop. Of course, tutorials, si tutorials naman po ang nagabantay sa ating comment section.
Yes,
so, let's move on to our second statement. This is the stage when the chromosomes reach their respective poles. Ayan, yung pole sa taas, pole sa baba.
Yes.
Ayan, may 1. So again, since may 1 siya tutor C, it is part of the meiosis again. Okay. So ano yan? Grade 8. Okay, it is in a jumbled letter siya. So kung may nakitang 1, ano kaya yun?
So what could be this? Number 2? Tutor Marky, telophase 1, sabi ni Tricia Goho Cruz.
Ayan, let's see, Tricia, if we're correct. Ayan, very good. Telophase
very good. Ganon
1.
din si Cyril, nakita ko kanina. Very good,
so,
grade 8.
Ang keyword lang sa telophase, ayun, yung respective poles sa taas sa isa baba. Alright, on our third statement, ayan, nabanggit ko na, nakapakita niya tutor C. The division of the cytoplasm to form two separate daughter cells
Okay.
immediately after mitosis.
Keyword dito, grade 8, yung two separate daughter. Cytokinesis na yon.
Okay. Your daughter. Okay. Familiar kayo sa grade 8 learn. Your daughter. Okay. Alright. So, on our second activity, true or false, madali lang to. Tatlong items lang. So, Tracy, mabibisan lang. So, the cell cycle is divided into 2 stages and 3 sub-stages. Is it true or false?
Is it true or false?
Grade 8? Tatlong items, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 1, true or false?
Divided into 2 stages, tapos may 3 sub-stages daw. Is it true or false? Yun, Avana Polos, sabi niya, true daw, Tutor Marquis. Ganon din si Chris Lawrence Santiago.
Okay, very good. Talagang may gets na natin yung grade 8 learners. Very good. The answer is true.
And Mary Rose Santos, very good.
Second statement, Tutor C.
Yes, dito naman class, the middle stage is called anaphase. Tama ba yon? True or false? Number 2, the middle stage is called anaphase. Is it true or is it false?
Ayun,
Okay, Tutor Marquis, dahil walang number, I'm not sure. Ayun, Stella Maris Lapos, sabi niya false. Hello, Stella. Good afternoon.
Hello, Stella. The answer is false. Ayan, tama si Stella. Very good,
Yes.
Stella. Ayan.
Cyril Alcantara, very good.
And for our third statement, the second gap, bit period or G2 falls between the S period and the next cell division or M phase. Is it
right.
true or false?
Kanina.
Okay, yung circle kanina.
Come on, guys.
Okay. Third.
Madali lang topic mo, Tutor Marquis, no? Kasi tumatak sa utak ko eh.
Thank you very much for the Tracy. So, all right, grade 8 learners, is it true or a false?
Yeah, Tricia Goho Cruz, Tutor Marquis says true, as well as Mary Rose Santos and Christopher Andrew Espicio.
All right, since the answer is true, that's correct. All right,
very good, guys.
True. All right, let's move on to our assessment. Okay, time check, kaya pa siya. Okay, direction, read each question carefully and choose the letter of the correct answer. Use a separate sheet of paper for your answers or comment it down. All right, so on our first question, Tracy.
What are the 2 types of chromosomes? Dali lang yan. Asexual and sexual, prokaryotes, or tama ba yun? Eukaryotes, sex chromosome. Yotes ba or yotes? Autosome or none of these? Nakita ko na. Dali-dali lang yan, guys.
Kayang-kaya ng grade 8
yes. Beverly Joyce Lumayan, Tutor Marquis, answered letter C, as well as Angel Rose Nolasco, and Chloe Viernes, Beverly Joyce Lumayan, letter C.
All right, let's see if their answers are correct. All right, very good. Letter C is the answer. So 2 types of chromosome, sex chromosome and the autosome, or what we call body chromosome. Okay, the second question is, what is the middle stage of interphase? Ayan, ko kanina yan. Is it letter A, duplication, letter B, meiosis, letter C, reproduction, or letter D, synthesis?
Yung bilog yun, yung nandito sa gitna yun, natatandaan ko pa.
Middle stage, di ba? Tatlo yung stages ng interface. Ano yung nasa gitna? Grade 8 learners. Alright, may nagsagot na po ba, Tutor C?
On my end, Tutor Marquis, wala pa akong nakikita number 2, puro number 1 pa lang ito. So, come on, grade 8. Okay, si Lorenzo DRG says letter D, Tutor Marquis.
Alright, let's see if Lorenzo is correct. Alright, very good, Lorenzo. The answer in our question number 2 is letter D, synthesis. And
Stella Maris, very good.
Ayan, as well as Stella Maris. And our last question for our assessment. Okay, what type of cell division produces 2 identical cells with the same number of chromosomes? Is it letter A, anaphase, letter B, cell division, letter C, meiosis, or letter D, mitosis?
Yes.
Type of cell division. Ayun na.
Type of cell division. 2 identical cells.
Alright.
Na-excite ako kasi naintindihan ko ang
Alright, nag-iisip mga ating grade 8 learners kung ano kaya ang sagot dito.
Meron ako nakita, nasan siya? Chris Lawrence Santiago, letter A daw siya. And then Alfredo Reloria, letter D naman ito si Alfredo.
Okay, so let's reveal now the answer in question number 3. The answer is letter D,
Mitosis, yes.
Ayan. Very good. Grade 8 learners. And of course,
Mitosis
your
is to
section.
produce, meiosis
Alright.
is to divide.
Yes. Natumbok mo, Tutor C. Para mas
Oo,
madaling
naghahanap
mag-gets.
ako ng ng parang pang-clues para sa akin.
Yes, very good. Ayan, comment your answers. Grade 8, we only have 3 questions in our summative assessment. Alright, comment your
Yes.
section. Ayan. And of course, for our site task for this week, copy the Venn diagram on a separate sheet of paper and write the similarities and differences of mitosis and meiosis.
Yes.
Of course, syempre, print screen na po tayo.
Mhm.
Screenshot pala, print screen. Screenshot,
Print screen.
grade 8 sa ating site task. And of course, syempre, i-upload nyo yan sa inyong Facebook wall at ilalagay lang ang inyong ang mga hashtag na ibibigay ni Tutor C. Ano ulit po, Tutor C, ang ating mga hashtags?
Hashtags for today will be cell reproduction, hashtag ETUlay Science 8, and hashtag ETUlay Level Up, Tutor Marky.
So siguro na screenshot natin mga grade 8 learners in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ayan, thank you very much. Ayan, so for this online session na magtuwa kay Tutor C, yung mga awards natin at stake na Tutor of the Week, okay, Faster Finger, yung sa Citastic, Teachers in a School, ay may bibigay po natin yan next episode. Kasi siyempre may may session 1 and then of course the session 2. Right, Tutor Z?
Yes.
Ayan.
All right.
So for comments and suggestion, email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. Up next is grade 9 online session with Tutor Kevin and Tutor Vando from SBO Malabon. So again, Tutor C, thank you very much. Grade 8 learners sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating online tutorial session every Monday from 1:40 to 2:20 ng hapon. This has been Tutor Marky from SDO Bulacan na nagsasabing sa Daham, ikaw ang bida. Kasama ko
And this is Tutor Z from SDO Tarlac Province. Learn as early as now because your future begins today. So action na, action na.
Alright. And
thank you so much, guys.
Note, class
dismiss.
Bye. Do not.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!